Hey guys, welcome back to King Chaos Gaming. My name is Chaos, and this is Niche, a genetic survival game. And, yeah, we're back to our other tribe, and I haven't really named any of them. So, if you got an idea for a name, maybe, you feel free to, message me, comment in the video, and maybe I'll use your name because I'm really kind of crap at coming up with names. Anyway, I am addicted to this game, so I have just continued to play it. I played like 23 minutes earlier, and I'm just like, I want to keep recording because I love playing this game, and I don't want to just, keep playing and then not have the recording or whatever, because that would be stupid. Anyway, we're back to this island, and we got the blind baby. Literally, I just pronounced his name earlier, and I don't even remember how I pronounced it, so I feel like I'm gonna keep pronouncing it differently, but this is Ricor. And, yeah, we're back to this island, so we're gonna just keep going. And, yeah. We're gonna slip Koana out of the nest. We're gonna have Isla collect her berries. We're gonna have Eve collect her berries, and then we're gonna have, actually, let me zoom out. Let me zoom, and then let's sniff. Yeah. We're gonna try and have maybe Ellis go and snag that mole because I need food, because I invited in this rogue and she took food from us. And I say that like she stole it, but I mean that, it just takes a lot of food to recruit them, and it's not necessarily a lot, 5, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying 5. I'm just gonna keep saying a lot for some strange reason. Anyway, we're gonna have Della move out this way, keep expanding on the territory. We're gonna have Adam slide out this way, and there's a rabbit in the grass. We're gonna have him kill it, collect the meat, which is great, because food is important. But, we're gonna have Eve slide over to this side of the berry bush, and we're probably gonna have her have another baby with Adam. Because I don't know, we've been having good luck. And did I change the genetics menu? I did. I changed it to high no, that was it. That was fine. Let's see, eyesight. I might put normal eyes in there or something. I don't know. Maybe something to just keep from possibly having more children with eye problems. I want to have perfect eyes in this tribe. But yeah. So we're gonna pass the day. It sounded like someone sneezed. Oh yeah, she's sick. I forgot. I was gonna say, I thought it was someone else who sneezed. We're gonna have Alabaster slide this way, kill this mole, pick up the meat, and that'll be his turns used up. We're actually gonna listen around because I know there's a rabbit out there. Yeah, it's still just chilling there. It's not doing anything. We're gonna have him look at this bush, slide in next to the rabbit who stole some of our berries, and kill it. And then we're gonna have Eve follow him. She's gonna mate with him, and then she's gonna drop a nest right there, which is, not that great because it's in the middle of the grass, but, oh well. So if we go into smell-o-vision, I need to stop calling it smell-o-vision because it sounds stupid. But yeah, we're gonna smell around. Any more bushes, maybe? I don't think so. Little blind baby, little Ricor. She's going to waddle her way out. I think she has normal hind. Yeah, she should be able to move pretty far. Too bad she's blind, but she's always gonna be with Della, so it's okay. So we're gonna have Ellis peek at this grass. We're gonna have him slide around this way, see if there's anything else. That's over by the Hard Island, so don't want him accidentally going over there. Don't want him to go too far. And then we're just gonna have Koana collect these berries. Oh man, here comes a rabbit. We're gonna pass the turn. Perfect. Adam and Eve had another kid. Nukirvan. Oh my god, he has no paw. He's the first kid from Adam and Eve to have no paw, but the hind legs came in just fine. Yeah, we're gonna have Alabaster run up to this rabbit, and it ran into the grass, but that's okay. We're just gonna have him keep pursuing this rabbit, and it's gonna run off into the unknown. But yeah, we're gonna have Eve clear this grass out because that's no good to have a baby be susceptible to carnivores possibly. And we're gonna have Adam just clear out a lot of this grass. And yep. So now we got a clear path to this baby, Kieran, and I guess that's okay. What did we get? We got the claw. Yes, we got the claw. I'm gonna stick the claw where the running legs are and see if we could get it onto a couple because I need more power. And I don't know, whatever. But New Kieran, I'm just gonna name him. I'm gonna change that name. He looks like a little Alabaster Jr., but his mane isn't as like luxurious because he's got the beige and the black. So I'm gonna name him Dust. Or Dusty. Yeah, his name's Dusty. And I feel like that's a really bad name for a kid, but he just, I don't know, he screams Dusty to me. He looks dusty. But we're gonna have Ellis move around that way, kind of like slide back around. Then we're gonna have Isla collect these berries. Make sure that we have all the food that we need. Little Rekor could move out with Della, collect with her, and Della's just like, look, you're getting the hang of it. And Della's gonna collect some nesting material. Oh, she scared off a mole I didn't know was there because I'm not paying enough attention. We're gonna have Kawana slide this way and kill that other mole that I can get because I'm paying attention. And that's it for now. But we're gonna I'm gonna listen around to see if there's any more rabbits. Oh, that rabbit over there is sliding back into. Well, no, that rabbit didn't move. It's just now in the known because I can hear it. We're gonna sniff around. It doesn't seem like there's that much. I'm gonna try and get to like 50 food and then go to the island, because I think for now this family there are definitely enough like ports for them all to make it. But we gotta get Adam and Eve out of the. I mean, Adam and Eve might be getting too old. We gotta get them out of the wilderness, and I'm pretty sure that we could do that easily. This baby can only move. Dusty can only move a little bit at a time. We're gonna have Eve slide this way, collect up her nest, and pick from this tree. Then we're gonna have Adam sneak up on this mole, kill it, and Ellis can't really collect that well because he doesn't have a berry paw, so we're gonna have him swing around up towards the rest of his family. I don't know where I'm taking him because I'm not paying enough attention, but he is now down by the shore and that's a problem. But yeah, we're gonna have Alabaster come out this way. Oh, he can't fish, can he? No, he does have a fishing tail. Okay, so we're gonna have him come over here. And, okay, well, apparently he can't fish because the fish keep moving. In the next turn, he'll fish. Adam and Eve, I think, are gonna die before we can take them to the next island, which is sad. But, we'll survive without them. We're gonna have Della peek at this grass, dig up some more stuff, and little Rekor can go on her own for a little bit. She's just like, I can collect berries. I have a berry paw. And then we're gonna have Isla collect those berries. She's pretty much picked it clean. And we have no more turns except for Della. She's got one turn, and we can have her peek at this grass. And then we're gonna skip. Adam can collect up this meat, and then we can get Ellis out of where the heck I put him by accident. We'll have him collect all those berries. Yeah, Adam and Eve I don't think will make it to the next island, but that's okay. We'll have her collect up all those berries. Adam can collect these. Eve can collect this berry bush. And they're encouraging Dusty to go exploring on his own a little bit, so he's gonna slide that way. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. God dang it. So we're gonna have Alabaster jump here, and he can fish. And he's a good fisher. There we go. He pulled up 2 for us. And then we're gonna have Kawana collect from this berry bush, and while she peeks at the grass, clears it out, maybe get more material. We're gonna sniff. Yeah, we're gonna sniff because we want to make sure that there are no moles that we might miss because we're being stupid. Adam can't move. Ellis can't move. Dusty can move, so we're gonna move Dusty this way. Then we're gonna have Della jump. Nope, we're not. We're not gonna have that happen because she can't make it. Yeah, if she moves, she'll scare it off. Rakor has nothing to do really, so we're gonna actually just have her chill. And there's a rabbit over there by Eve, and we're gonna skip the turn. And Adam and Eve, I think, are passing away on the next turn. No, they actually have 2 days left. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to wait, and then we're gonna have her pick her berries, and that rabbit was stupid enough to walk right up to Eve, so Eve's gonna catch this rabbit and this one, pick that one up, and Adam's gonna come back over here to help out his mate. And we have 53 food, so actually we can start moving to the new island. We're actually gonna have Kawana lead the way for Rekor. And Rekor is Alice's son, so we're actually going to change over her gems to the ones of her mother. And yep, so we're gonna have her lead the way, and little Rekor is going to jump onto the port, and her mom's gonna be there for her, show her the way. Alabaster sees this from afar, kind of. Actually, he hears it, and he's like, oh, what are you guys doing? And he just jumps onto a port to come with them. Adam stays with Eve as they spend their last days out hunting together, having fun together. And then Ellis gets kind of sick of being down in the grass away from his family, and I moved him in the wrong direction again because I can't, like, it's hard for me to see. And little Dusty looks at his sister, his older sister Isla, and he's kind of upset because he can't collect anything, so he feels a little left out. And Isla's like, it's okay, come on with me, we're gonna go meet up with our other family. And Della, what? It couldn't have seen her. What the heck? Was she too loud? Della's upset because she couldn't hunt successfully, so she's just gonna move over to the port. Dusty sees Della, and he's like, oh, hi. And yeah, another day passes. Adam and Eve spend their final days out in the wild. I could make them have another kid before they die, and I might. So Adam decides that he wants to at least leave behind one more child before they pass, and Ellis decides to continue his great migration up from the dark. And Dusty sees everybody else in the distance and is like, oh, I want to come. So, and then Della decides that she's gonna just collect some extra food for the journey over to the new island, while Isla picks her berries and then kills a mole because she sees it. And Adam, to help out his daughter, moves over to help collect the food in the next turn, but he dies before he can help. And Eve has her final child. Isla collects her food. Ellis hops out of the darkness, kills a mole, And Ellis being the oldest son. Oh man. And their last child was pretty good. Pretty good child. His name is Von Kier. And I kind of want to name him Vladimir. Because he reminds me of a little vampire. Even though he doesn't have the fangs, he still reminded me of a vampire. So, Isla's gonna jump over here, kill another mole. And poor Koana died because she was sick. Dusty finally makes his way onto the ports. Della collects some more berries for the journey. It's her last turn, and they're waiting because they have to help their newest sibling get to everyone too. And Vladimir starts to make his journey while Isla collects her food, and Ellis kind of moves around her to like get to their brother while a rabbit collects the berries off in the distance. And so Della continues to collect berries because she's waiting for her siblings, and Ellis slides this way just to make sure that the little baby is okay. And we have a roving male who just came out of nowhere, and he's got a complete... What the heck is K? I have never seen Immunity Gene K. I need to get him. He needs to... Okay. Crap. Okay. Well, we're gonna pass the turn, and hopefully he stays. Good. So, they find a roving male named Rorokir, who Ellis is quite interested in. He tells Vladimir to just go on without him because he's gotta meet this new stranger, and Isla's waiting there for him, and Della is still over here waiting for both her siblings, but she finds a rabbit and it distracts her a little bit, so she does some collecting of the meat. And little Rorokir is young. His middle gem will be blue because that's nice. It goes with his fur. And Ellis is like, "Hey, we're making a migration. We have a lot of people. We got a lot of pack mates. You want to come with us?" And look at that. I found the bunny burrow. Ellis kind of but Ellis kind of gets him to take a nice trip with them. And Ellis is getting very old. Ellis has 4 days left, so he wants to get to the new island quick. And they still have over 50 food, so I'm good. And little Rorokir is like, "Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, let's go." And Ellis is like, "Yeah, we're gonna just, take a nice trip along the beach." And Vladimir follows. And Isla is still collecting those berries as she goes along. She makes it to the outskirts, and Della's like, "What took you guys so long?" And I'm like, "I'm the one with webbed feet. How come you guys took so long to get here?" And Ellis is like, "Well, I also have webbed feet, so I don't know what you're talking about." And they're all almost there. And Ellis is gonna pass away soon, pretty much as soon as he gets to the island. She needs her gems. Della needs her gem turned over to red. Oops, I was right the first time. And so does Dusty. And then Alabaster, who's no longer little, has his gem turned over. And Vladimir didn't really know that his gem was supposed to be orange because his parents died when he was born. But they tell him that, yeah, it's a tradition. We all have orange gems. Except, of course, Rekor, who is honoring her mother, who passed away before she could make it to the new island. And Isla gets on the ports, and Ellis is kind of dragging because he has webbed hind legs. Oh boy. So, and last but not least, we have little Rorokir. Oh my god, he's short-sighted, that's why. And because they left the darkness, he couldn't move as fast. And we're gonna have little Rekor. Oh my god, as they were trying to make their move, a freaking carnivore came out of nowhere to attack them, and Isla is the least happy. She's just like, it's over. Like, this carnivore came into a circle of the, oh my god, it's got 5 days left. So they all defeat it, and it's like, oh, that's a nice parting gift, all this meat. And Vladimir's like, yeah, that was actually pretty cool. And so they move, and finally Rokir can join us. And I think before we get to the next island we should make some pairings, but we'll have to save that, because it seems like Rekor would be a decent mate for Rokir, maybe. Except they both have eye problems, actually, so I might not want to do that. Yeah, it might be Della who goes with him. Except they share that gene, and that sucks. Let's see. Actually, Isla. It seems like Isla is going to be Rokir's mate. So we're going to have little Rekor move us on to the travel. And I will see you guys when it is finished traveling. So, hey, welcome back. We're on the new island. And, everybody makes it safely to the new island, and they're surprised to see the first thing they get is a berry bush. And, the ones who had to fight are, a little too tuckered out. And Ellis is going to pass away in 2 days, which is really, really sad. But let's just take a look at this island. And we got, oh man, we got a little slither going off into a tree, and then we have a bunch of trees, honestly, and a lot of little islands. So yeah. They might want to like try and even go off to another island just to see how interesting it'll be. But they're just right now they've made it onto their new island, and they're gonna sniff around and see if there's anything. And it doesn't necessarily look like there's anything for them other than that immediate berry bush. But yeah, they're going to want to like, let's listen around too. There's nothing. They don't really have a lot of nesting material, so they have to find a dedicated nest soon. And a lot of them have digging paws, so that's perfectly fine. We're gonna have little Vladimir actually take us out. He's gonna look at that. And then we're gonna have little Dusty look around. He's feeling adventurous, and he found a dedicated nest already. And Rekor, who is really enjoying her time because she's got a strong pack behind her, is just gonna keep up the exploration. And then we have Rokir, who's gonna pop out to the side a little bit and maybe expand on where they're going. And Della is gonna like kind of go around. She's not as interested in the immediate grass area. She's ready to just go off. And poor Ellis is gonna die soon. He hasn't really, he has his daughter. He'll see his daughter off. And he's like, I'm so happy that I helped you make it to this island. I wasn't sure how well your life was gonna go being blind, but you seem to have taken great care of yourself. And he's just gonna sit next to his daughter, pass away in the flowers mostly. But the first thing we're gonna do is have Rokir mate with Isla. And this will be her first baby. Sadly, Alabaster hasn't had any kids. He didn't match up with the late Kawana. So he's just gonna help his sister Della move out. she's interested, and she's like, oh, well, at least we can find a lot of things to dig up. She's having a good time. And Rekor's gonna sit with her dad as he passes, while all of Ellis's brothers and sisters just make their way out into the wilderness. And I think I'm gonna end out this episode after Isla has her first baby, and Rurokir is gonna just move to the other side of her and help clear out a path. And Ellis passed away. I loved Ellis. He was one of my favorites. He was the first child. And Rekor misses her father, but she's gotta move on. So she's just gonna slide around and maybe sit next to Dusty. And Kirota sadly has double short-sighted eyes, but he got the velvet paw. He's not that strong, honestly. He's going to be our little stealthy baby then. But he can crack because he's got the nimble fingers, so he'll probably be tasked to sit near the tree, honestly, when we get to it, because he's not that strong and we don't want him going off on his own. But either way, they're both very happy with their child. Isla definitely wants to try having another, and I might plop this in because I think they both have regular hind legs, so it wasn't actually that smart of me to leave the hind legs in there. We might want to, let's see, we'll definitely want to stick the normal eyes in there, actually. Yeah, so they're gonna try again. They're very happy with their first child. Like, he's a little cutie and they love him already. But Isla's like, I'm ready to have another child, and she's just gonna, I guess I don't have enough. I thought I had enough. I don't really know how much enough is, actually. So we're gonna sniff around, and that's perfect because we can have Vladimir dig some up, and then we're gonna have Della move over this way and dig. Oh, is that considered food now? I thought it was nesting material. Oh man, I've been being so stupid about this, I guess. Oh well. Well, it doesn't seem like we can actually get more nesting material right now. I say as I get nesting material. Well, she's gonna drop her nest right here because I don't want her to waste any of her remaining 4 days. Alabaster is sadly gonna pass away in like the next day, and he has never had a kid, and that's so sad because I love his genes. He was so beautiful. I was so happy when he was born. He was like Ellis's beautiful brother, and it was just funny. But we're gonna have her peek at this grass. No, we're not. We're gonna have her run out of her nest. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna have him peek at this grass, move out the way, and have her slide right back into her nest that is now not even necessary because we can move him. Well, I just feel so stupid. Anyway, we're gonna have her collect. We're gonna have her walk off into this grass, kill this mole, and Alabaster, as his last turn, will collect this meat and help expand on their territory a little bit more. Sadly, he's going to pass without having any kids. And oh my gosh, we're gonna have Rurokir just continue to move with them, and Rekor is gonna stay over here with Isla. Della's kind of left her behind a little bit because she's very adventurous, and while Rekor was mourning her father, Della decided to move on with her brothers and the new stranger. But we're gonna pass the day, and Alabaster passed away, sadly. And this new baby, Nukir, has double nimble fingers. and at least has normal eyes. Oh boy. But I'm gonna name his brother because I actually wanted to change his name and just forgot. His brother's name is Brownie because he looks like a little brownie, honestly. And he's going to take his father's gem in the middle. He's gonna be a little blue boy with he's gonna be a little blue boy, and actually no, he's gonna have a little red in the middle. Sorry, I got really indecisive. And we're just gonna have Isla move out of her nest to collect the berry. She's just gonna tell Rekor to go on, like, go be with Della. Rekor and Della are kind of best friends, and she was sad to leave her behind for a little bit, but she's like, "No, it's okay. I can take care of everything over here. You can just go on." And Baroque here is probably gonna just slide around this area, and Dusty's gonna keep moving on with his siblings. Dig up some stuff. But this new baby, I'm gonna name him Flash. I don't know why. It's that hair. It's got that fiery red hair, and it just feels like a Flash. I don't know. But that's gonna end it for this episode, honestly, because yeah, I played for a little bit, and this recording's getting a little long, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.